What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having a great day. Just put out a little while ago the cast race video. Told you guys I'm on call to go run these leads, and literally a minute ago I got a text. I was like, all right, well, let me make this video as fast as I possibly can. So Eagles made a signing. We're going to break it down here. We'll have a little recap here coming up before the weekend, talking about all the moves the Eagles have made so far, but we're not going to have like shows where we recap the day because we'll just go through the signings one by one, get to know them, and we'll do all those recaps. If you've missed any of the players, go check out each of those days. All of the recaps of free agency. We've talked about every single player the Eagles have added. Gave you the cap space update with what we have so far. Pretty close to what we're going to have. Still a lot of money. I'll be putting out tomorrow the ways to create cap space. So lots of information coming your way, but I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time here, hitting the like button, subscribing, all of your comments, sharing it, whatever you're doing. Cannot thank you enough for all of the support, but love to hear from you down below. Let's jump right into this because I got to be quick here. So not able to talk about this for long, but we've got ourselves PJ Mustipher. And if you watch the show, you remember last year during sicko season in the draft, we talked about, a day 3 guy, maybe an undrafted kid out of Penn State, PJ Mustipher. And sure enough, he went undrafted last season. So let's take a gander here. And, last year, he was undrafted. The Broncos signed him. Then he was waived off their practice squad, and the Saints brought him on. So he played in 4 games, had 4 tackles. That's all he has done in the NFL. But again, undrafted last season, so obviously some work to do. 6'4", 318 pounds, 24 years old. And if you saw my post, this is what we need. If you've heard me throughout free agency, we need a little competition behind Jordan Davis. We've got Noah Ellis, but no true nose tackles. This is a nose tackle. And I brought with the Penn State stats so you can see a little more. And this is a nose tackle, so take it with a grain of salt, even though you should take all stats with a grain of salt. But he spent 5 years there at Penn State, and, he had 53 games, 29 starts, 3 sacks, 145 tackles, 11 for a loss, 2 fumbles recovered, and a pass deflection. So not looking at stats here, we know this is one of those guys we've been talking about, a 2-gap run stopper. And, he was undrafted for a reason, slow hands, and this is a nose tackle, so he's not like, getting sacks and pass rushing. He's there to stop the run, but he definitely could use some work. But this is a guy for the offseason, adding guys before the draft. We talk about got to get up to 90. So you're going to see signings like this. People, why would we sign him? He's not a starter. You got to have depth too. So PJ Mustipher, welcome to the Eagles. Best of luck to you. But let's take a look at what it looks like now on this depth chart. And as I mentioned, we get some nose tackle depth here. And that's what I'm looking for. So Jordan Davis, and now you see behind him PJ Mustipher, Noah Ellis. Those guys can battle it out for the big boy jobs. And you see around them Carter with Tua Pelotu there, Milton Williams, Ajomo, and then Thomas Booker, another reserve future signing. But there's the updated look at the depth chart. You can see everyone in green was a free agent signing or trade when you look at the offense. And gray is the reserve future guys. So all of these guys will be competing this offseason. You can see the moves they have made on defense. I'll show you the rest just to get you excited. But here are the things we've done on offense so far. And, obviously we're going to add to the offensive line, the tight ends, wide receiver. So do not fear. We've still got a lot of time in free agency, the draft coming up, Howie will be making trades. He is a madman. And look out for that show tomorrow because it shows you ways we can extend people, restructure, cut, all kinds of stuff. So we are far from over here, ladies and gentlemen. The fun has just begun. But look at the special teams. We haven't really had to talk about them this offseason because we locked up the guys we need. And, the rest of the guys I feel good about. So Rodgers, if you start in a corner, you don't want him as a returner, but he can help you there. I assume we'll add some receivers, running backs, maybe with some capability of returning. So I will continue to fill these out, keep you up to date with all of this news, but that's all the time I've got for you right now. If you have any thoughts, any questions on this, and hope you're having a great day, my man Matthew. Got done work, and I've been on call waiting to go to these damn leads and try to talk to these people into getting some jobs, give them some estimates. So got to get rolling out here. But if you guys have any questions, you want to continue this conversation, please feel free to comment. And when I get home, I will happily continue this conversation with you. And he sure is. That's why I've got him locked in there. Very happy to have him. Cannot wait to see what he does for the Philadelphia Eagles. But if you have any questions, any thoughts on PJ Mustipher, anything else, whatever it may be, reach out, comment down below. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all have yourselves a great day. Stay safe out there. And as always, Say it with me now. Go Birds!